In this video, we're reviewing fly ball coverage and responsibilities in a crew of 3 umpires. This video is part of a series on crew of 3 mechanics, so if you haven't, go back and check the first video on starting positions. And stay tuned for 2 videos after this to complete your training. Hey everyone, Patrick Farber from GHSA Baseball Umpire Development and Umpire Classroom, where we help umpires develop their knowledge and skills. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe and check out our new podcast, The Pregame, wherever you get your podcasts. First, let's discuss fly ball philosophy. In the CCA Mechanics, it's not required that umpires go out on any fly ball in their coverage area. Instead, they should only go out on trouble balls. I will say this is different from the current mechanic in professional baseball, which instructs the base umpire to go out on any fly ball in their coverage area so long as the umpire started in a position on one of the foul lines. So we'll be teaching you the CCA mechanics of only going out on trouble, but remember this: when in doubt, go out. The odds of having a difficult catch, no catch decision, or boundary call with the ball potentially going out of play are much higher than us having a tag play somewhere in the infield. So if it's in your coverage area and you aren't 100% sure if it will be routine, go out. You still have 2 umpires in the infield that are more than capable of handling the runners. Now, I want to point out one mechanic in the CCA manual that we won't teach you here. The CCA manual allows an umpire starting in the middle to go out on a trouble ball in their coverage area. We will not be doing that in what we are running and instructing. It's probably great if you're running 30 games in a crew of 3 every season, but for us, it's too difficult, very rare, and frankly, not worth the trade-off for the risk it creates. Next, let's review coverage area on fly balls, starting with no runners on base. This is also the same coverage we will run with a runner on third base only. In this scenario, the base umpires will take all fly balls, trouble, and routine in their coverage area, which goes from their foul line to the center fielder. To make it easier, U1 will always have the center fielder straight in and straight back, and ultimately, U1 has the first pass if going out. So U3 and the plate umpire need to read U1 to determine how they will react as the play develops. So when it's a trouble ball, the base umpire will go out. A trouble ball is any ball that will need a fair foul decision, be a potentially diving or sliding catch, a catch below the waist, a play with converging fielders, or a ball headed to a boundary that may need a decision on if it leaves the field of play. So that's when both umpires start on their foul lines, but let's review when an umpire starts in the working area. The umpire on the foul line will have all routine and trouble balls from their outfielder towards the foul line. Note that this does mean a possibility of a fair foul decision being needed, so there's a good chance the base umpire could be going out. On the opposite side of the field, the plate umpire will take all fly balls from the corner outfielder to the line, both trouble and routine. Again, there's a good chance this will potentially need a fair foul decision, so our plate umpire should be ready to get on the line to make that decision. Now, for our base umpire in the middle, he or she will have all routine fly balls in the V, just like in a crew of 2. That's any routine fly ball from the left fielder to the right fielder. So we've covered all routine fly balls and trouble balls from the corner outfielders to the line, so now let's break down trouble in the middle. The umpire on the foul line will take all trouble balls on their side of the field from the center fielder to his or her foul line. The reason for this is that they can easily go out from their position on the line while the rest of the crew covers the infield. Then the final quarter of the field will have all trouble and routine fly balls ruled on by the umpire in the middle. Just note, in that overlap area between the umpire in the middle and the umpire on the line makes the initial decision if they're taking the ball or if they are giving it up to the umpire in the middle. So that's our recap on fly ball coverage in a crew of 3. If you have any questions or tips you'd like to share, please leave them in the comments. Also, let me know if you prefer the mechanic of going out on everything or only going out on trouble. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in part 3.